Hi, I'm Dr. Nikki and welcome to this week's Ask Dr. Nikki. So our question reads, Dear Dr. Nikki, I am a loving wife and mother of 2 kids and I'm very devoted to my family but struggling with the concept of self-care. I know I need to do more things for myself, but whenever I do, I feel guilty. How do I find that balance? Now, self-care is one of these words that we hear mentioned over and over again. And it's really important, especially for women, because we're not that great at it. Women tend to be the nurturers. I'm not saying that men can't be nurturers as well, but we tend to, in families, take that role of the nurturer. So what do we do when we nurture? We give and we give and we give, and often we don't give back to ourselves. Now, the problem with that is that when you're trying to be a wife and a mother and maybe run a business or maybe work or have friends and a social life, when you're not giving anything back to yourself, you can feel really depleted and you can end up in a really horrible place for yourself. Maybe it's low self-esteem, maybe it's feeling like stuck in a rut. It might even be pulling away from your partner because you're resentful of how much you give and not get in return. That's why it's so important that we do, especially as women, give back to ourselves. It fills our tank up so we're then able to be those amazing wives, mothers, business owners, employees, friends, all of those things that we want to be in life. So I get that a lot of women really struggle with the guilt of taking time for themselves, especially when we look at the fact that life is so busy these days. We have so many things to do, especially just in the family home. So my advice for you would be to start with those small little things. Maybe it's a matter of just being able to lock yourself in your bedroom and read a book. Take a nice long bath, take the book into the bath, take the tablet and catch up on Netflix. It's also about putting boundaries in place, saying to your partner, I need a little bit of me time. I need a little bit of time just to recharge. Maybe talk to him and explain what's going on for you, that you do feel depleted, that you feel really exhausted, but you feel guilty when you take time out for yourself. This is not about running away to the Caribbean, although it sounds like a great idea if you could do it. But it's just taking those little moments to give back to yourself and stop and breathe. It may even just be going for a walk and listening to a podcast that makes you happy, or music that makes you happy, a coffee with a friend. Start to implement those little things in your daily routine that's just about you, where you think about you and no one else. So I hope that helps you, and if you have an Ask Dr. Nikki question, make sure you jump onto my Facebook page and you can ask me anything at all. Okay, bye.